From the home of the Mariners since 1999, T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the Seattle Mariners. John Shabby and Chris Singleton on the call. We have an absolute treat on tap today as two of the game's best pitchers go head-to-head, Singy.
Yeah, and when these two are on, it's nothing short of electric, Boog. Neither of them likes to give an inch. Fierce competitors that have been dominant all season long. Will be a legit pitching duel in this one.
I'ma say that up, throw it all in the safe. I don't play it safe, cause I need that ring. Looking at my wrist, I'm on time. It's perfect. Ever shook my hand, let's go mine. It's worth it. Money keep on calling my line. Not working. Shorty wasting my time. She urgent.
First pitch coming your way next.
I'm finna max out. Buddy, tell me what you really.
On the hill for the Mariners, Brian Wu. You look at the strikeout leaders, and he's right there, mowing guys down, Chris.
Yeah, the velocity pops, but it's his late movement that makes it unfair. You can count on competitive at-bats every time.
He's racking up Ks and making it look routine.
Yeah, just like Charlie Sheen. Wannabe hitters are in survival mode when he's on the mound.
Coming up on the first pitch, here's Trevor Larnach. And we are underway in game one of the series. The 1-0. And that one fouled off. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill. Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
That one ripped. This looks like extra bases. And he'll pull into second safely.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Byron Buxton.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate under the Mendoza line so far this month.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
After the loss yesterday afternoon where they really didn't ever get things going on offense, I think this is an important opportunity right here to pick up an early run.
Man at second. And a big swing and a miss. Wu was recently named Pitcher of the Month for some outstanding work on the mound.
No question that he earned that Pitcher of the Month award, Boog. He was just dominant. String together enough of those, and you can expect some other hardware on the mantle.
The 1-2.
That's the ball.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in game one of this three-game set. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Larnach around third. Here comes the throw. It's offline. The run comes in. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Vic Caratini at the plate.
He's been doing a good job knocking in his teammates. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
just getting started here in Seattle. Way
That's in,
inside.
ball.
Broken bat, and it's popped up. There's one. Throw to first,
No,
but he beat it.
he beat it.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 2, Cody Clemens.
One out man at first. Now the Minnesota cleanup hitter, Cody Clemens. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. Just
No,
missed.
ball. Hey, ha!
Caratini over at first with one away. Outside
No,
with a
that's
breaking
out.
ball. That one outside.
Outside.
Ball 3. Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
So a walk.
That's ball 4.
Puts
Take
runners
your
at
break.
first and second.
That is fifth, the right fielder, Matt Wallner.
Matt Wallner will hit next.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
In
Oh, yeah.
there for strike 1.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Two on, one out. Swings through that one for strike 2.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. In the dirt. And a 1-2. Fastball is outside. Here's a 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swings and misses. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. Hoping for a good showing in this one from their cleanup hitter, Cody Clemens.
Well, one area of his game that he's really looking to improve on is how he's hitting on the road. It's pretty much been a struggle for him all season, and sometimes there's just not a good explanation. Maybe the hotel beds aren't comfortable. Maybe the food on the road's not good. I don't know what it is, but he's got to figure it out. He's got to figure out a way to get his mind focused when he steps in the box that it's all about doing damage.
Two aboard, 2 outs. In the air to left center. Rodriguez on the move. He's got it, and that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. This is Mariners baseball on the Show Northwest. Back at T-Mobile Park. And now here's the starter for Minnesota, Pablo Lopez. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Siggy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Digging in, J.P. Crawford. That one's in there. Strike one. Short hop liner, handled it short. To first, one gone, bottom half of the first. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. This is one of the best teams in the league when it comes to drawing walks, Chris, so we'll probably see a very patient approach from them.
Yeah, Boogie, that's often what leads to a lot of runs scored. You get runners on base, you work that pitch count up for the opposing pitchers, and then you take advantage when they make mistakes. You get into that bullpen. You can tell that everyone up and down this lineup just comes in with a great plan of attack, a lot of patience, just like you said.
Cal Raleigh, batting with one down, takes a strike. Raleigh launched a homer in his most recent game. And that is in for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
That's a ball.
Battling here as he fouls it away. That misses. Full count now. A swing and a deep fly ball. Get up, get up, get out of here, and gone. Home run number 35 of the year. And we're level. It's 1-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's Josh Naylor. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
2 outs, base is empty. Dominic Canzone up next for the Mariners.
One.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Tied up here in the early going. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. To the right side. Over to first. And that's the 3rd out. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. All even at 1 apiece. You're watching Mariners baseball on the show Northwest. We move ahead to the top of the second now. And now for the Twins, Royce Lewis.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake. Well, it looks like they want to be real patient with him today. Make him come in the zone, challenge these hitters, make him work hard for his outs. Many times teams come in knowing that he can strike out the house. They're very aggressive because they don't want to fall into a 2-strike count.
Makes the catch. One down.
Batting it, the second baseman, Luke Keeschel.
So up next for Minnesota, Luke Keeschel. The 0-1. Ground ball up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. Great effort, but no throw. That's an infield single.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Brooks Lee.
Runner on at first with one gone. Now here is Brooks Lee. Didn't play in last night's game. A little breather for him. Here goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, he had that base stolen as soon as he broke for second. Such a huge lead. The pitcher's got to find a way to help out his catcher, especially if he doesn't have a great throwing arm. Step off the rubber, shrink that lead somehow, create a little bit more time, or maybe you can prevent that stolen base.
Pickoff throw. Back in safe. Really close. One out and a runner at second here at the top of the second. Fouled off left side. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Went back to the sinker and it was successful.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Trevor Larnach getting ready to hit. Led off this game with a double. Swings through that one. Man on second, 2 down. And he hits a ground ball right side. Out number 3. We go to the bottom of the second, tied at 1. Bottom half of inning number 2, and stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. In the air, right field. Walner on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
So digging in, Brendan Donovan. Donovan getting to start at third. He made his major league debut when he was 25 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2018. On the ground, out to short. Gets it to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
The left fielder, number 20, Luke Raley.
Now the left fielder, Luke Raley. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two down, nobody on. Strike two.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
That one's upstairs, ball one.
No, that's
really
it.
Good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground, right
That's a foul
side,
ball.
and it goes just foul. That one in the dirt. Full count now. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Batting it.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. Fly ball down the line. Clemens turns to the right on the move. Has room, and he makes the catch. Through 2, we're tied 1 apiece.
Put us in the game, we low-key wildin'. Running up the score, we climb. Gang, click, squad, crew, came, big mob.
Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers.
Ball. Yeehaw!
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Good eye
Ball,
right
that's
there.
down.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. So the call stands. Still 1 challenge left for them. The 2-2. Goes down looking. And here's the catcher, Victor Caratini. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. On the ground, right side, Young. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
Up next for Minnesota.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Clemens.
Here's the left fielder, Cody Clemens. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And now the right fielder, Matt Wallner. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Yeehaw!
Oh, 1 down. And there's a foul ball. Clemens leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That's a ball.
That's a ball.
Tried the sweeper. One and 2 now. Good job to fight that one off.
No, that missed.
Chris,
That's a
through
ball.
the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Got him swinging. One left for Minnesota. Home half of the third coming up. Tied at 1. Back in Seattle and stepping in for the Mariners, Cole Young. Out to center. Buxton settles under it. Brings it in. 1 away.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, J.P.
Back to the top of the Seattle order. And now the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. He's 0 for 1. And that is out of play. The 0-1.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Up next, the Mariner, the catcher, Cal.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Cal Raleigh.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Heck one.
Strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
And
That's
takes
a ball.
low for ball 1. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. With 3 complete, we're tied at 1 apiece. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Hold up, wait a minute, we all just need a minute. The party been started, we all just need to finish. If I buy a chain, I'm doing it by myself. And I'ma get a pennant that say I'm independent. I'm a big man. You couldn't kick it with me even with a kickstand. Oh, you got big ideas? Well, I got a big plan. And I only take it up with the big man. This evolution will be televised. And I'm going out with a bang.
He's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
way out front for strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 0-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Up next to Minnesota, the third baseman, Roy.
Here's Royce Lewis. 0 for 1 so far.
That's high. That's a ball.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Keishel at the plate now. That's ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for Minnesota, the shortstop.
And next for Minnesota, Brooks Lee. Struck out swinging his first time.
Hut!
And the 0-2 stays alive. Keishel off of first with 2 away.
Ball out.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Quick toss to first. Keishel back on a dive. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Tied 1-1. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
The first baseman, number 12.
Self-motivation is a virtue, and the lack of that can truly hurt you. It takes us to save us. The money ain't never
Well, these Mariners just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Wallner on the move, and there's one down.
And obviously, a lot of credit for all those chases and strikeouts goes to the pitching. It's been nasty, but you can bet this offense is trying to figure out some way to put up a better fight.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Dominic Panzone. Grounded out his first time up.
Ball.
Next pitch
That's inside. That's a ball.
Ball 2. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. There's a strike, and it's 2-1.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
And now 2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at-bat, battling with 2 strikes. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult
runner on the go. Man at first, one away. Swinging a foul straight back. Struck him out swinging. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Here's the third baseman, Brendan Donovan. He's 0 for 1. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Inside, almost got him. In the air, left field. And the inning is over. So one hit is all they get. We're headed to the 5th. All tied 1-1. Back at T-Mobile Park. Well, Singy, we opened the show talking about just how dominant these aces have been, and today we've seen another solid performance from both of them.
Yeah, Boog, that consistency is what makes great pitchers. Every time out, you know you're getting an elite effort. Well, these Twins looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities.
Ball.
It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
That's in for a strike at 95, and the count is 1-2.
Ball.
This one in the air. Donovan. And there's one down.
Up next for the Twins, The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too.
Ball.
Ball to strike. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Raleigh takes it in for the out. And there are two down.
Up next for Minnesota, the catcher, Victor Caratini.
So up next for Minnesota, Victor Caratini.
Low. Ball.
Two down, nobody on. And that one fouled off.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Next offering is fouled back. The 1-2. And they'll do it again. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Halfway home, all even, one apiece. Back in Seattle and stepping in for the Mariners, Luke Raley.
Number 20, Luke Raley.
Well, these Mariners, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Ball. That's in. Ball outside.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Mariners,
Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners. Popped out to left his first time.
Way to lay off that
ball.
pitch down.
On the ground to second, might be 2. Can't glove it cleanly. Still fires to first. Save. It was never going to be easy after the misplay.
Number 2, second baseman, Cole Young.
First and second, no outs. Cole Young up next for the Mariners. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That one close,
ball.
ruled a ball, and it's 1-0. Fouled off. He was late. just
That missed.
missing
That's
there.
the ball.
2-2.
That's a really good take.
That one off the mark, and the count's full. J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. And a payoff pitch to the right side to Lee. And two. What a play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Go ahead run on base. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Clemens on his way over, and that ends the inning. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Back at T-Mobile Park. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Next to hit, Cody Clemens.
The left fielder, number 2, Cody Clemens.
Activity for the first time in that bullpen down there. Matt Brash, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Spire also getting ready. And the 0-1. Late with the swing there. Ground ball left side. Slings it across. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind it with another ground ball. Good execution.
Matt Wallner, the next twin up to hit, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Now a screamer into the outfield. And there's 2 down.
Up next for Minnesota, the first baseman,
Josh Bell at the plate now.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Two down, nobody on. Pitch misses, and that's ball 2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It gets down a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for
and here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Ryan Wu departs. And that was a start he can feel pretty good about. Tie ball game and new pitcher when we get back.
Now pitching for the
So out of the
Mariners,
bullpen for the Mariners, Casey Legumina. He last pitched 2 days ago. Now Royce Lewis gets a chance to hit. His split numbers between June and July there.
That missed. That's a ball.
2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Here's a 1-1. Fought off foul. Bell, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that's a fair ball. Lead runner around second. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. Relay throw home, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Man, I think his legs are feeling good in this one. He really tried to stretch it there to go from first all the way to home, but he ran out of steam a little bit as he came around third. Great relay from the defense, a quick tag at the plate, and they cut down the run.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Touch the flow when you drop it.
Nope. Ball.
Here's a 1-1.
Ball.
Chopped to the right side. Bell steps on the bag. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Up next for the Mariners, the first baseman, number 12, Josh.
And now it's Josh Naylor. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Dominic Panzone digs in now. 1 for 2.
That's low. That's a ball.
And the 1-0. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. The 1-1. Nice grab. There's 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
Well, we can never overstate it. Pitcher's best friend right there. Double play, gets out of the jam, saves some pitches.
You say you believe it when you see it too. Hey, know you see it, tell me you believe it. Yeah, like Rick, Joe White, I don't talk. Hey, life of a boss, they don't check the cost. Hey, yo, girl, when I'm fucked.
Back in Seattle, and now for the Twins, Luke Keeschel.
one.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
That's a fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That's a strikeout. Good looking sweeper there.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Brooks Lee, the next to hit. Swings and misses. Strike one.
Ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
That's a ball.
And now it's
Ball.
3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And he walked him.
That's ball
and after
four.
that
Take
long
your base.
battle, he's aboard representing the tying run. Challenge from behind the dish here. Pretty close, but it was a ball. So that removes their last challenge. Now, Trevor Larnett, 1 for 3. Fastball for a strike at 95.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Here's a 1-1. Left field. Nice grab on the run. 2 down.
Up next to the plate, the center fielder, number 25.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Casey Legumina is done. And it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for the
New arm out of the
Mariners,
bullpen, Matt Brash.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Go-ahead run on base. Byron Buxton, the next Twin up to hit.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Here.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The Twins with the go-ahead run at first here in the top half of inning number 7. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fair ball. Go-ahead run into scoring position as he stops at second.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
First and second, 2 outs. Victor Caratini will hit next. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here comes the runner. Fires it to the plate. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. And they take the lead in the 7th.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
No,
Clemens
that's the ball.
Up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Two on, 2 outs. And fouled off.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Good job to fight that one off. Here's a 2-2. In there, sets him down on strikes. They limit the damage here, but they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Set for the last half of the 7th, and stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Moving in the bullpen, Taylor Rogers loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Bonda, the power lefty, up as well. And a count 1-2. Line drive, that's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels moved. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Derek Shelton out of the dugout, and he will make the move. Pablo Lopez done for the night. Gave him a good effort as he exits with a lead. And we'll have a new pitcher when we come back. Pitching change here, Taylor Rogers.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
No outs, runner at first. Brendan Donovan getting ready to hit. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. The 0-1. And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count. If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
That one the other way, and a base hit. And a go-ahead run is on base.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high-leverage spot right there. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Here's the left fielder, Luke Raley. He's 2 for 2. This one in the air center field. Buxton under this one. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play.
When you're already in scoring position, if you decide to tag, you really want to be more than 100% confident that you can make it safely to third, because otherwise you take a potential run scoring opportunity off the board. Great throw to third.
And now for Seattle, Randy Arozarena. And fouled off.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
The Twins holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
That's a ball.
In the air to left center. Buxton on the move. He's got it. And that will end the inning. Mariners leave 1. They're down 2-1. We go to the 8th. And now for the Twins, Matt Wallner.
No,
Some
that missed. That's
activity
a
in
ball.
the Mariners bullpen. Edward Bizzardo preparing to come on if needed. Spire, a left-hander, also throwing.
Hee-haw!
Brash, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. Right through there for a strike. Next pitch
Ball,
inside. And now 3-2. Stays alive. Hard liner. Takes it in for the out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. In the air, left field, Raley. On the move, pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Up next to Minnesota, the third baseman,
Royce Lewis now at the plate.
That's a ball.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Two down, nobody on. That one finds the zone, and the count is 3-1. And there's ball 4.
Take your base, ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Second baseman, Luke Keeschel.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Matt Brash won't go any further, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for the
Gabe
Mariners.
Spire gets the ball now.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So 2 down at the plate. Luke Keeschel.
No, that's high.
The 1-0. Right through there for a strike. And a foul ball. Lewis leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Twins wind up stranding 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Anthony Banda.
And this is his 55th game he's come in to pitch this season, so he's got some innings under his belt. He's been an important guy for them.
Well, 1-run game. Cole Young getting ready to hit. Late on that fastball.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Slider for a strike. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Chases in the dirt, slider there. Throw to first, gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1, any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And up next for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. 0 for 3 in this one. This one in the air, center field. Buxton in position. 2 away now.
Up next for the Mariners, the catcher,
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. He's already homered in this game.
Ball.
1-0. Swing and a foul out of play. Next offering is fouled back. One, two now. A sliding stop over to first. Nicely done for the out. Mariners are down in order, and they trail it here 2-1. Back at T-Mobile Park, we go to the ninth. Brooks Lee digs in now. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Edward Bizzardo up and loosening in the pen. Swings through it for the K. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Larnach, with one down, takes a strike.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Check swing called strike. And the count 1-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. Set down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Larnach not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And that one was indeed a strike. So they're now out of challenges. 2 down, bases empty. Byron Buxton, the next Twin up to hit. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. And gone! Byron Buxton blasts one out. His 16th homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 3-1.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Here's the catcher to hit, Victor Caratini.
Nope, ball.
One there. Two down, bases empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the ninth.
Hee-haw!
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Breaking ball, and that got him.
You got him.
Up next for Minnesota, the left fielder, number 2.
So a man at first. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Cody Clemens.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in his zone.
Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. Rodriguez hustles to get it in. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
Up next to Minnesota, the right fielder.
First and second, 2 outs. Matt Wallner will hit next. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Caratini at second. Clemens on at first with 2 down. And a foul ball.
That's the ball.
Got him swinging for the K. Good job and damage control right there. Minnesota solo shot extends the lead. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Tell me what you want from me and I'll give it to you. You a 10, yeah, you a 10, yeah. New kids on the block like it's 86, yeah.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Cole Sands.
29 saves on the season, so he's looking for number 30 right here. He's been big for him in the back of that bullpen.
Number 12.
Stepping in, Josh Naylor.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
First pitch,
Nope,
just
ball.
misses. That's out to center field. Buxton gets under it, and there's one away.
Up next for the Mariners, the right fielder, number 8.
Dominic Canzone up next for the Mariners. Left field. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for the Mariners.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport.
That's the ball. Outside.
And that's downstairs. And the count is 2-0.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Tying run at the plate. That one finds the corner, and it's 2-1. Fouled off. He was late.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And it remains 2-2. The tying run at the plate. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Just misses there.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
And he walked it.
Ball four.
And he
Take your base.
represents the tying run on base after that hard-fought walk. Looks like we've got a substitution in second. And pinch running for the Mariners, Miles Mastrobuoni. Now it's going to be Brendan Donovan.
Well, if he gets the save here, he's going to have earned it. Just getting through this hitter is going to be a challenge enough.
Sliced hard but foul.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
That one
That's
misses.
the ball.
Ball one. The Mariners with the winning run at the plate. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Down to the last out for the Mariners.
Just beautiful placement of the splitter right there. Exactly where you want it with 2 strikes to get that swing and miss. And he's worked very hard to be able to command that pitch. It's a tough pitch to get a grip on, but he's one of the best at throwing it where he wants to.
Raley at the plate now, and that's strike one. Two on, 2 outs. High fly ball, right field. And that'll wrap it up. The Twins claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
He's done it again, Boog. That's his 30th save of the year as he puts another game to bed. Sweet dreams, everyone.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long from T-Mobile Park in Seattle.